Lane, how did the way that last season ended, losing 5 of 6, which made everybody mad, affect the offseason and the preparation for this season?
Well, it's been a great offseason. I think just restarting. When you have a season like that, you end like that, everyone is focused on where we're going, not where we've been.
How do you instill belief in the doubters who are saying, hey, this is a big year for you? You've heard that a million times. What happened last year wasn't good enough for anybody in the program. What do you say to those people?
Well, we can't worry about those people. We've got to focus on our team, getting better, improving. We had a great spring. Now we have to have a great fall camp and get ready to play USC football like we have before.
When the sanctions against USC came out, 10 scholarships a year, the people knew the pain was going to be pretty significant. Where are you at this point in terms of using that to explain where your depth is and where the holes in the roster are?
Yeah, you know, everybody's got their own problems, and it is what it is. It's documented what those reductions are. We're not worried about it. We're not going to sit around and talk about it. That's an excuse. You know, we're focused on getting back to playing winning football.
There's always a lot of focus on the quarterback position. For the first time in 4 years, you have to name a new starter. Max Whittick came in late last year when Matt Barkley was hurt. Cody Kessler's the guy that came in the same recruiting class. Where are you with naming a starter between two pretty different players?
Yeah, we're actually going to have 3 guys in the mix, and they were all there for the spring. They took care of the football in the spring. They managed the huddle really well, the offense. So that competition is going to be very excited for all of us to see here in a couple weeks.
What's going to decide who gets the job? I mean, Whittick has a little bit more experience.
Yeah, he does, but that doesn't matter. What will matter is the guy who is running our offense the best, taking care of the football and managing that offense and getting the ball to our playmakers.
Your best playmaker, one of the best players in college football, is Marqise Lee. He breaks a couple of conference records last year, but this time Robert Wood's not on the other side to share some defensive attention. What are the challenges for Lee to even approach those numbers when he's clearly going to be the focus for everybody now?
Yeah, I think about after that Arizona game last year, the focus went to him with defenses. So I think we'll see the same stuff. Nelson Aguilar will be on the other side. Nelson had a great spring. Really, as a true freshman, would have had a great year. We just didn't get him the ball because of those other 2 guys. So hopefully, you know, Marqise will make his plays when they're there, not get frustrated when they're not, and play within the offense.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. 118 catches. Those are some mind-blowing numbers. There is a pressure, whether it's external or internal, in a guy to kind of equal that, and the potential for frustration if he can't have that kind of monster year. How do you talk him down from that?
Yeah, well, we've talked a lot about it. You know, Marqise can only control what he can control, and so he can't get frustrated if those numbers aren't the same, and he'll be fine. He is a great competitor and a great team player.
On defense, you don't have your father. He's back coaching in the NFL. So is there a shift in philosophy? And how will the Trojans look different on defense other than you hope allowing fewer yards and points?
Yeah, hopefully. We'll be very different. We're based out of a 3-4. We'll have stand-up guys on the edge, be very multiple, and be very aggressive, too, on defense. So once again, we had a really good spring. We got a bunch of new coaches on that side and some new players coming in. And so it's going to be exciting to see that.
Did it feel strange in spring? Is it going to feel strange when you kick the games off this season not to have your dad there?
I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. You know, I know he's excited where he's at now in Dallas, and they're getting started there, so I'm sure he'll do great.
For fans who will follow the NFL and fans of SC and Matt Barkley who are curious about his selection by Chip Kelly, your rival with the Eagles at the first pick of the 4th round, what kind of a pro is Matt going to be, and were you amused or surprised when Chip Kelly drafted him, knowing what kind of offense he's run?
Yeah, I think I was a little surprised, but you know, Chip had sent coaches out to work out Matt, had spent time with him, had interviewed him. I know he had really liked him in the interview process, but I thought Chip was just trying to throw everybody off. But sure enough, he ended up drafting him. I know Matt's very happy, and he's got a great head coach, somebody that's very unique, and Matt's going to have a great career, especially under Chip.
You think he's going to be able to execute what Chip has run, or are they going to be some kind of meet in the middle somewhere if he becomes the starter?
I don't think Chip's going to run his Oregon offense with Matt, so Matt's not going to run too many speed options there. But I think Chip will utilize Matt just like he always has. If you look at what Chip's done over the years, quarterbacks may be different, players may be different, but he utilizes the talent so well.
Interesting to watch as the Trojans will this year. They open at Hawaii. Lane, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Yes.